All right, now let's get to our practice. Let me get this camera right. There we go. Okay. We're going to start off with easy breath, Sukhasana. And to do that, get in a comfortable position. And you're going to put your right foot or your left foot, depending on which one you want on top, on your knee. So I'm taking my right foot, putting it on my left knee in that area. I'm taking my right knee and putting it down on my left foot. And I'm bringing my back up, the shoulders back, my spine up. Not like this, not where it's too rigid, but fairly straight. It's a little curve at the bottom of your back. So let's get comfortable here. You should find that if that's not comfortable for you, any crisscross applesauce will do. I'm going to come up and we're going to work on inhalation and exhalation. If you want to use a block too, or a towel, I forgot to mention that, we could just put that down and sit. And that's easier to get into these positions because it brings your hips up. That's one way, or use this. Gives you a little support. So find your Sukhasana position. And I want to work with you on breath right now. When you're breathing, it's going to be through your nostrils. Inhale, exhale. On the top of your inhalation, I want you to pause just for a second or two and then slowly exhale. And then when you get to the end of your exhale, pause just for a second or two. Now we're going to put our fingers, this is a mudra, we're going to put our two fingers together, our index fingers and thumbs like this, and place them down on our knees or up, either one. And that should help us feel more focused. So let's get our thumb and forefinger, index finger together. Put these down. I suggest you close your eyes. You're just breathing in slowly through your nose, your nostril, and exhaling, breathing out slowly through your mouth. Remember that pause. Breathe deeply enough so that you make a sound at the back of your throat. Now take your right hand. It might look like it's my left hand, but it's my right. The camera's just reversed. Put that on your heart. Take your other hand on your belly. While you breathe in, and you may notice your belly extends and comes out. Now I'm going to breathe out, exhale, and comes in. So breathe in. Okay, so that's an easy breath, an easy pose. So that's some deep breathing, pranayama. Call that our belly breath, and we pay attention to the way our belly moves. And this breathing exercise is a pranayama exercise. Pranayama meaning breath control or breath restraint. From here, I want to take two fingers, index finger, middle finger, put them behind your earlobe, your bottom earlobe, and then slide down about an inch or two to find your artery, which should be pulsing. It is pulsing, whether you feel it or not. You might not have the right spot. Another place you can find your pulse is your wrist. This is my left hand. Right there. So we can find our pulse count. And we'll do our next lesson, we will take a count. I'll count to 30 and we'll see what we have. Okay, moving on. We're going to go into cat and cow position. I have to move back so you can see. Let's get on our knees. Our hips are up, back's up, we're like this. And then we get into a tabletop position. Try to get our back flat, our knees hip width apart. And we're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we'll stick our butt out, we'll stick our chest up, our chin up, and raise our eyes and our gaze to the ceiling and inhale. It's like a cow going moo. And then we'll exhale, we'll bring our butt in like that. We'll be rounded, and we'll bring our chin to our chest, and we'll exhale. Inhale, moo. Exhale, inhale, moo. Exhale, inhale, moo. Exhale. This is really good for your back. For a balance pose, and most students, when they do this for the first time, they have a little bit of trouble. Let's try. We're going to balance. We're going to stick our right arm out and our left leg back. First, you bring your arm out. You should be able to do that. Get secure there. You're grounded and secure. Remember, you're strong. You're getting stronger. And then you bring your leg back, like that. And then a little alteration, we can go with our head over our right shoulder. And we'll switch sides. Remember, in the beginning, you can always stop the video and work on it if you didn't understand something, if the directions weren't clear. So this is, we did cat and cow and cat. Now we're doing a little bouncy pose. This is my left arm. It might look like my right arm. I put my leg out. Left arm out. Right leg back. So I'm like this, balancing. And I'm taking my right foot around the ankle, foot wherever I can get, grabbing it with my left hand, and then I'm taking my head and my chin looking over my left shoulder. Let me hold this, and you try to hold it too for 3 3 deep breaths. Inhalation, exhalation through the nostrils. And back down. Do a couple more cat-cows, and then we'll do that stretch again on both sides. So inhale, butt back, chest up, chin up, eyes up. That's an inhalation. Exhale, round your back, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, exhale. Now let's do a pose. My right arm out, left leg back. And then I'm going to look over my right shoulder as I hold my left leg with my right hand. Opposite. Okay, very good. From cat and cow, we're going to go into child pose. Child pose, same setup. So get on your knees. Knees have just a little space between them. Sit down on your legs. So I'm sitting on my calves and my heels. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my stomach to my thighs. I'm going to put my head down on the ground, my forehead right here. I'm going to stretch out my arms. You just rest here. An alternative you can do is keep your arms back. Please explore both ways, forward and back. Decide where you want to do. Take 5 deep breaths. When an instructor says 5 breaths, you might breathe 10 times, you might breathe 3 times. It's not a big deal. You just should be practicing on deep breaths and relaxation. And don't worry about following the breath because everybody breathes differently. Follow your own breath. I'm going to show you one more thing. This is a great pose for relaxation, and it helps really strengthen the lower back. It can be difficult if your knees are at all in bad shape, so I don't recommend it to anyone who has knees that are hurting or who have had knee injuries. This is called Thunderbolt Pose Vajrasana. It's really, really good for lower back issues. Okay, we're going to go into a standing pose. This is called Tadasana. Tada, mountain, asana pose. I forgot the rock and roll pose. So let's do the rock and roll pose before we go into Tadasana. So rock and roll, this is also good for your spine. So start like this. This is called Dhanurasana, staff pose. Bring our legs back, our knees to our chest. Grab our knees like this, and we're going to rock. Now we're going to come up. If you cross your feet like this, it's easy to get up. Or if you, as you come up, if you put your hands up and then lift yourself using your hands, you can come up. Usually if I cross my feet, I can do it quite easily. Sometimes I can do it just with the strength of my core, but I like to cross my feet. It's easier. Do it 5 times and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now into Tadasana. Now what is Tadasana? Mountain pose. Feet together. thighs firm, shoulders back, chin up, and our sankalpa, our intention to feel grounded. This is a great pose for that. Feel like you're a big, big mountain, strong, strong mountain. Your core, your rocky core goes deep into the earth. So pretend you're at the top of the mountain and underneath the earth, you extend down. You're so strong, you can't be cracked, you can't be taken down. Strong mountain force. You're going to breathe deeply in and breathe deeply out through our nostrils. Inhale, exhale. Silently or loud, I'm strong, I'm growing stronger. I am strong, I'm growing stronger. I'm grounded. Now, we're going to do what's called a volcano. We're going to inhale, come to the heart center. Exhale, inhale. This is the lava, the hot lava rising up. Top of the inhalation, keep inhaling, then exhale, then volcano explodes. So you're pretending you're the volcano, you're the mountain, and you're a mountain, a volcanic mountain. You have a volcano in you, and it's rising up to the top, and then exhale. And on this exhale, you can exhale out of your mouth. So you're inhaling through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Do that 5 times. The next pose will be our tree pose. Again, this is a great pose for feeling grounded and feeling strong. For beginning tree poses, you can start with a little tree, start to grow one big limb coming up, a trunk, I should say, one big trunk coming up. You take your right foot or your left foot and just put it on the other foot. And then hold, and start there, 2 deep breaths. Go back to nostril breathing. We're going to do tree on both legs to see how our balance is with both. And then you can take I'm taking my right foot and putting it on my calf. That's a good spot. Knee, can bring it up higher. Bringing it upper thigh. Bringing my hands together in prayer position. And I'm looking for a point on the wall where I can just focus and keep my attention on that point. So my gaze is on one point. That makes it harder to stay balanced. You may want to bend your knees slightly. That's fine. You may not want to. And on an inhale, if you can come up and stay like this. Here's a good trick. I used to do this when I coached cross-country running. We would stretch. We would do our little thigh stretches. And I'd say, hold your ear. And that would make us feel like we were pulling ourselves and grounding ourselves out here. So you can try that if you want. If you're really balanced, you can close your eyes. I have a lot of difficulty doing that. So just stay here for 3 deep breaths. Back down here, and then we'll come back. Do the same on the other leg. So again, you can start just with your foot, hang out there. Close your eyes. You can stop the video anytime and just hang out and practice. Or go through the whole video and then toward the end, or after the video, you can practice what you want to practice. Move this. Come up again. Find my gazing spot on the wall and just stare there. You come up here, you can hold your ear, whatever works for you. Let's breathe 5 deep breaths. Okay, that's tree. For tree, you want to do what we call Tasmanian devil or volcano. You do a sort of like, it's a jump. You stand, and you're going to jump and spin all the way as far as you can and try to land on your feet. So I'd always say hip width apart with your feet. You could go even further. Put your hands on your thighs or your knees. And then I'm really bad at it. It's fun. You do either side. It's easier for me to go to this side. I wonder why. You can experiment with both sides. But do that a few times. Now to Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. So Warrior 1, we're going to start with our right foot pointed. Start here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Now let's spread our feet about 3-4 feet apart. Let's take, this is my right foot. I'm going to point it in this direction. So it's going 90 degrees this way. My left foot is staying pretty straight, slight angle that way. My ankle's right here, and I'm going to line up my heel, my right heel, to my left ankle. That's important for this pose. Now, stand straight like that. Feel your groundedness. Get comfortable. You may want to move a little bit further in or out, whichever works for you best. You're going to feel secure and grounded. You're strong. You're getting stronger. Growing stronger. Your arms are up. Now you're going to bend your right knee. Never, ever bend your right knee further past your toes. Never bend your right knee past your toes. You go up and be in line with your toes, but if you go past your toes, you can really hurt your knee and have a bad knee. So always keep it no further than your toes. So I'm going to look like this, and then I'm coming over, dropping my hip just a little bit down here left, moving my stomach and my chest in this direction. I'm angling my foot now a little bit this way, coming this way, my left foot. And coming up here, bending my knee, bringing my arms up, elbows close together, as close as comfortable, and looking up, inhaling, and exhaling, coming back down. Now we'll do this side. So remember, left foot is going to be 90 degrees this time. My right foot's coming this way, straight towards the camera. My ankle is lined up with my heel. This is my heel, and it's going to be pretty much lined up with my ankle. I'm going to bend. This time I'll do it slightly different. I'm going to bend first here. Bring my hips this way. Slight drop to the hip here and here. So I'm in this position. And I'm bringing my arms up, bending my knee, but not further than my toes. Bringing my arms up together, elbows close together, like that. Let's do it on the other side. We're going to hold for 5 breaths. So do it at your own pace. Find your position. Just remember, don't put your knee further than your toes. And we'll keep working on this and figure it out. 5 breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 5 breaths this side. That's warrior 1. We're going to go to the warrior 2. Warrior 2, similar, but we're not going to bring our arms up. So 3 to 4 feet apart, start in mountain pose Tadasana. 3 feet apart, there's 1, 2, 3, about 3 feet. Right foot, 90-degree angle. Left ankle is lined up with the right heel. I'll bend this way. And I'm just holding my shoulders out straight this way. Shoulders back and straight. I'm going to peer over my right shoulder toward my fingers. Breathe deeply. And switch to the left. You do 5 breaths to the right, 5 breaths to the left. So set it up. You can go remember your knee as long as it doesn't go further than your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great for toning your legs and your back and your arms. Okay, from warrior, I wanted to do relaxation energy ball, and then we're going to go into our relaxation poses. So I like this. I don't know if there's a name for it. We can name it ourselves. If you have any suggestions, you can write to me with the name suggestion. Pretend you have this big ball of energy. It's like an exercise ball. And you're lifting it up. Your feet are hip width apart, or a little bit further. You could go 2 feet, wherever you're comfortable. And you are picking it up, and as you pick it up, you exhale. So there's this big ball. You're going down. Remember, your knees won't go past your toes. You're bending, exhaling, and then inhaling, you're bringing the ball up. Let's do that 5 times. Inhale. And we're going to put the ball back down. I lost count, whatever that was. But I like to pretend that's a big ball of energy. It's filling me up. And then I put it back down, and then I fill myself up. This is similar. I'm going to pretend the energy is coming into my body, through my legs. I'm grounded like a big mountain, and I'm strong. It's coming up through my legs, into my chest, to the pinnacle, to the peak of the mountain. I got all that energy, good energy. I'm keeping that in. And then any bad energy or anything I don't want, I just explode out. That's sort of like a volcano too. You could call it that. But what I call this is good energy in, bad energy out. So let's go. And we're going to also get on our toes on that. So we're going to inhale. And as we get to the top of our inhale, we get on our tippy toes. You can have your feet together or have them apart, whatever works for you. And on top of my inhale, all my good energy is inside. And any bad energy, negative thoughts, anything, I go. Let's do it again. One more time. All right. Now it's time to get into a relaxation pose. So let's start by sitting in Dandasana, the staff pose. It's very straight. That's what we got into before we got into rock and roll. And then Bring from here, let's bring ourselves back into Sukhasana. I have my left leg down, so I'm going to put my right foot on my left knee and my right knee on my left foot. We'll get back in touch with my breath and cool down. Index finger and thumb in a mudra. You can receive energy or just keep all your energy in, whichever you want. Deep inhalation, you make a sound with the back of your throat as you inhale. It's so deep, and then exhale. Close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes. Get 10 deep breaths. Now I want you to go into what's called Shavasana. Shavasana is essential in yoga. It helps us really relax and get into taking the experience and letting it enter our body because we relaxed. And that's how we let experiences affect us deeply. We get into a relaxation sleep. Whether we like it or not, it happens when we go to sleep at night. All of our experiences go into our body. And sometimes we dream about them. We don't even know we're dreaming. But what this does is create a really, really profound sense of relaxation associated with the movement of our body and the asanas. It's really helpful. And most teachers say you should always, always, always in yoga end with Shavasana. Some have scientific calculations, and you should have at least 5 minutes. You should have at least 8 minutes. And sometimes I don't do it, but I know when I do it, I come out much more relaxed. And it's a great part of yoga. So what you do is you find yourself in a comfortable spot when you are going to lay down, lie down, and get comfortable. So I like putting my legs at like 20-degree angles, not straight out, not 45, about in between. I'll show you whatever you figure it out, just as long as you're comfortable. So this is straight out. This is like 45 degrees, more like a 20. And then I slowly go back, slide down. And I feel where my body touches the floor. My tailbone is right there. I feel that on the floor. I feel my heels on the floor, my calves. And I just try to think of sinking into the floor. My arms can be wherever. I like to put them not quite 45, probably around 30 degrees. I don't know what the angle is, about right there. Closing my eyes and then relax. Deep breaths. Now I want to read a script to you. Just keep your eyes closed and listen to me as I read out the sleep nidra script. Nidra in yoga means sleep. It's a yogic sleep. So you should be in a lying down position, focusing on your breath. Focusing on your body, relaxing, feeling strong and grounded and relaxed. Let your body sink into the floor. If you have any more movements, any shifts you need to make, do them now. Try to get into a position where you do not have to move. Relax. There's nowhere to go. Everything is perfect as it can be. Can't be any other way. Everything's okay. If it's not perfect, it's okay. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but relax. This is great to do before you sleep. Feel your body. Don't worry. Listen for sounds in the room, sounds from the outside. Let them enter your mind, your consciousness. Keep listening all around you. Let those sounds go. Try to come deeper into the sound near you, the sound of your breath or anything in the room. If there's any sound in the room, not outside the room, let that go too, and just come into the sound of your breath as best you can. It's natural to flow in and out of conscious hearing. The deepest part of you is always listening and hearing. There's no way to do this in the wrong way. Simply listen without trying too hard. Relax your bones. Pretend they're heavy and they're sinking into the earth, into the ground in a really pleasant, relaxing way. Remember your sankalpa. You're grounded. You're connected and stable and secure to yourself, your mind, your body, your breath is all grounded and strong and secure. Remember the mantra we said, I'm strong, I'm getting stronger. So you breathe. Now allow your awareness to travel through your body into different parts of your body. You're going to start by focusing on individual parts, and when we focus on each part, pretend that part is getting like a massage and all the tension and stress is coming out of it. Let's start with our face. Begin with your mouth. Feel your mouth. Feel the sensation in your mouth, your teeth, your tongue. Any stress, be gone. Feel your jaw, lips, upper and lower lip. The inside of your mouth, the roof of your mouth, your tongue, top of your tongue, under your tongue, your upper teeth, your gums, your lower teeth and gums. Feel the left inner cheek, the right inner cheek. Now feel all the parts together as a whole. Feel your mouth as a sensation, as energy, as radiant vibration, and any stress is gone. Move from your mouth to your nose. Notice the nostrils, the left nostril, the right nostril, both nostrils. Notice the breath, the nasal passages. The nasal passages go all the way back into your head. Now become aware of your ears, your right ear, your left ear, both your ears. Think of the folds and wrinkles of your ears, the front and the back of your ears. Notice your ears receiving sound, listening. Feel your ears hearing. All stress is gone. To your eyes, your right eye, your left eye, both eyes. Any stress in your eyes is gone. Notice your eyelids, your eyelashes, where your eyelids touch. Become aware of the surface of the eyes, the center of the eyes, the back of the eyes. Your eyes are energy. radiant, and glowing. And bring awareness to your crown, the forehead, to your face, your whole head, from your forehead down into your eyes, into your nose, into your mouth, down to your neck, the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, your throat, all tension going. Notice your right palm going down into our arms, into our hands. Your right palm, your thumb, your first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Your whole hand alive with energy. Your wrist up to your forearm, elbow, your upper arm, bicep and tricep. Your whole shoulder coming back into your throat. Going down to your left hand, your left palm, the thumb, and the four fingers by your thumb, the first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Your whole left hand alive and filled with sensation coming up into your wrist, your forearm, elbow, tricep, and bicep. Your whole shoulder back to the base of your throat. Coming down into your upper chest. And then behind that, your upper back and your shoulder blades. To the front, your heart center. To your back, the middle of your back. From your underarms, feel all the way down into your ribs and down to your hips, all tension going away. Your abdomen, your stomach, in the front, and your lower back, in the back. In the front, your belly, your pelvis, your hips, and in the back, down to your spine, all the way down to your tailbone, your butt bones, and your butt. Feel your right hip, your left hip, your right thigh, your left thigh, the front and the back of your thighs, your side, there, the sides of your thighs, to your knee, front of your knee. All stress is leaving the back of your knee, down to your lower leg. In the front, it's your shin. In the back, it's your calf. Your ankles. Just do your right and then your left. Your right ankle, both sides. Your right heel. Front of your right foot, the bone coming down from your ankle into your big toe. And then the bone coming down into your second toe. After your big toe, your third toe, the bone coming down to your fourth toe, the bone coming down to your little toe. Then the soles of your feet in the back, pretend all stress is coming out from the heel all the way up to the big toe, heel all the way up to the second toe, heel all the way up to the third toe, heel all the way up to the fourth toe, heel all the way up to the little toe. And then your left foot, the big toe, the bone in the front, and the ankle, going to the big toe, the massage, all stresses out. The second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, and then the sole of your foot from your heel, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Now feel your whole body. Your head is relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your back is relaxed. Your chest and stomach is relaxed. Your right arm is relaxed. Your left arm is relaxed. Your hips and pelvis are relaxed. Your leg, your right leg and your left leg are relaxed. Your feet are relaxed. Your whole body is resting on the earth. Bring awareness of your whole body as a sensation and vibration. Feel your front body filled with radiant life and vibration. Pour your awareness like liquid into the right side of your body. Feel the right side pour your awareness like flowing sensors into the left side. Feel your left side. Feel your midline. Feel your whole body as a whole. Feel sensation throughout your whole body. And your breath. Begin to notice your breath, your natural breathing as it flows through you. Feel the in-breath. Note the out-breath. As you exhale, imagine a wave passing downward through your body, carrying away tensions. Inhale. As you inhale, a fresh wave flows upward through your whole body, bringing sense of calm to every cell in your body. Exhale, back out, the wave flowing downward through your body, carrying away any fears. Inhale, peace and groundedness. Now notice your back body side of your back bodies. Feel all the places where your back touches the ground. Now become aware of your front body facing the ceiling of the sky and all the space surrounding you. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Come back into your body. Think of any sounds you may be hearing, your breath, any sounds in the room, any sounds outside of the room. Before we move and get up, sense your fingers and imagine them moving. Sense your arms moving. Sense the energy coming into your arms and then down into your legs, your feet. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Gently rock your head side to side. Deep breath in. Rock slowly over to your right side. Bring your knees up to your chest. Now, knees down, lengthen your spine and body. Take a full breath in. Bring your hands together and rub them together with heat and press them to your eyes, the face. Take a deep breath in. You may want to pretend you have energy coming into your heart and just come down like that 5 times. Notice how you feel right now. Slowly lift yourself up. Come to a seated position. I'm strong, I'm growing stronger, I'm grounded. Take some deep breaths here. Remember to use that email I provided for any questions or anything you want to do and any thoughts. You should make a little journal entry for yourself in a notebook or on paper, or you can record it and answer the questions. How did you feel? What did you like? Those questions that were on the first video. I'll see you for another lesson soon. Have a good night or day, wherever you are. Namaste.